Hello and welcome to the back nine of round 2 of the 2025 LWS Open at Idlewild, presented by Dynamic Discs and the Natty. We are in Burlington. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your two hockeys.
Honk. And we're watching a lot of golf. We're watching a lot of trees. We're watching plenty of birdies, but also lots of trouble. Just a classic tale out here in Kentucky. And Scoggins leading the way. She's a few strokes ahead of Catrina Allen. Allie Smith only one over, dropping a bit short. Let's see, Sarah Hokom dropping down a good amount, but there's still time. She's only 3 over, and all of her birdies that mattered were on the end of the round yesterday. There's still plenty of birdies to be had, but it is tough on this back nine.
It sure is. Let's start out with the new hole 10, 222. Love that. Brand new tee pad, same pin position as before, but a much more simplified shot. There's still some teeth if you late release and go onto the right side, but it's one that everyone is thinking birdie. It's very similar to hole 11. It's aceable. There's a little bit of a low ceiling, but you can flirt with those branches and find chains. I like a backhand mid-range. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah. We only saw a couple birdies yesterday. I'm curious if it'll play a little bit easier.
It did. There was 19 today.
Oh my.
I know. That's why I was surprised.
Holy. Okay.
I was surprised
that
yesterday.
makes way more sense.
It sure does.
Katrina parking it.
This played as the second easiest hole of the day.
Probably the next one the easiest.
Owen looking like she's throwing something a little faster.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's a destroyer.
Oh, is it really?
It really is.
God, she is wild.
She is wild. Goes with what works, though. And the forehand is pretty tricky here. There's like a left side gap you can take. This is a really cool play and not one that many women have, to take the main gap with a gentle turn and get inside the circle. Really cool. And Allie not quite puring the gap, but still getting all the way up there.
Yeah, I like that little hyzer flip play. Keeping it nice and low, letting the skips do the work.
And everyone on the dance floor.
Ooh,
I like the height.
It looked like it almost went out of the camera view.
Yeah.
It came back.
Ascended to another realm momentarily.
Yeah. And then it's like, no, all I need is chains.
What do you call that little flutter putt?
I call it a flutter putt.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Allie tends to do that around bullseye. She was just outside on that one. Hey, star frame.
Is that our first one?
I think so.
Let's do the edge dance.
What does that look like? But do it, everyone.
It's up to everyone's interpretation. There's definitely shoulders involved.
There is a lot of shoulders. It's a shimmy, I think, more than anything.
And there's cash money going to kids. Here we are on the ace hole.
Yeah, it's a par 3, 192 feet down a gap. It's a fun one. You mostly see backhand putter shots. We don't get a lot of ace runs here on tour, so it's fun to have the chance to do it. You got to give it a lot of height, though. Sometimes you see like even turning shots, like a forced turn. If you're too scared to, you can just kind of lay up short. Short left is probably the most common. You occasionally see the hyzer play off the tee. There's like a route over there, presumably to the right. I don't see it, but people seem to throw it.
Yeah, I feel like that play just keeps getting less and less viable, but
they're still doing it.
Continue to throw it.
Yeah.
Katrina just a little bit early, but not too bad of a kick.
It's so frustrating, though, not to be putting on this one. You're like kicking yourself. Oh, and really working that right side with her rock 3, and that's gonna
It's
be
hard.
pretty close.
Yeah, it's hard not to control yourself to not ace run, because if you do, you end up with the scariest putt. So you want to come in low, but then you hit that wood and you're like, oops, now I'm rolling down the hill.
Ooh.
Oh, look at this touch shot from Sarah Hokom.
Wow. Parks it.
Not a lot of forehands being thrown on this hole.
Almost exactly none. I think she's the only one.
I used to do it.
Really?
But yeah.
Back when you didn't know how to backhand? Or?
Yep. Yep, exactly. It was a really long time ago. Oh, I thought Catrina's kick was a little bit friendlier than this. Oh, she's still able to give it a soft bid. This played as the easiest hole of the day again today. 23 birdies, 60% of the field.
Tricky putt here from Allie. Ooh, I like it. I also like how she just like steps right up to, she takes a breath, steps right up to it. Jams it. I like it. Very intentional.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, and here's why I was saying it's a pretty consequential putt here, though own typically good for the comebacker.
And that was kind of a friendly little chain out. You oftentimes see him go so far past on this hole. Nice comeback putt for par.
Was this the easiest? Did you already say that? That's right when I was listening, actually. So,
yeah, for everyone else that was listening at home, it was 60% of the field birdie.
Any aces?
I feel like we often do see at least one per tournament. I don't know if we've seen,
Just
maybe one in
practice
MPO.
ones.
Yeah, lots of practice ones.
Allie and Sarah converting the birdie there.
Hole 12 is, I think, the hardest par 4.
We disagree strongly.
Oh,
Or
really?
Anyway, keep going. It's hard.
It's hard.
I think the next one's the hardest.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And then
we
maybe
talked
the one after that also.
Oh yeah, it's three real razzle dazzle holes in a row, all par 4s, all triple bogeyable. This one, it's important just to make sure you don't miss that Mando, but there's not really a perfect place to land on the tee shot. The landing zone is so small. Most of the time, your second shot, you're just working through a bunch of trees. Most of the time, you're just doing that also on your third shot.
And what a pretty sidearm.
Man, that is a huge advantage on this hole. She is so far down there. I'm not sure what gap she has working up the left side of the fairway, but she might have something.
It's better
right
over
side.
there, I think.
Yeah.
On the right than the left. And it takes a really straight pushing sidearm. Not everyone in the field has this shot.
No.
Allie, one of the few who does.
Oh
And she matches.
Both of these are incredible.
They really are. A lot of times you see the sidearms kind of mess around on the left side or fade out too early, short right corner. Like those are both so impressive.
This backhand also impressive from Catrina. She's going to mess with those center trees, but get through them, and just a perfectly timed fade.
I'm going to show us more of the flex line here. Brings a little bit more risk into play, but Owen sure is the master of this flex.
Wow. They're showing us why they're on the lead card, because this tee shot is so difficult.
It is.
And Owen, she's a tiny bit pinched to the left, but I was going to say she's got a flex forehand lined up, but she obviously goes backhand when I'm thinking that.
Clearly. Bummer that she hit that drop zone sign. I mean, I guess she would have hit a tree, but just feel like she wasn't quite rewarded. It was a good shot.
Sarah going to work a turning shot on the right side.
For a second, it looked like she was lined up to the old basket.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh.
No way. The way she was lined up, I was like, oh, she's just playing this for par.
Yeah, because that shot is...
Yeah.
It's not one that anyone can throw.
No, most women going to do what Allie's doing and just try to punch one down the center here.
Or throw a forehand roller and just hope.
I mean, you did. Obviously, you did, but like no one else is doing that either. Everyone's doing cool stuff, all right?
Oh man, Katrina's stuck with a patent pending shot down this pretty scary tunnel. But that looks good. Come on.
She probably would have parked it with a forehand roller is what I'm thinking. Catrina will be putting from just inside the circle. On with some work left. Not a gimme upshot here.
It's a little floated, but
Solid.
yeah, putting.
Ooh. Allie not left with anything, but still a good par. Yeah, this stretch of 3 holes, you're so happy with par.
Mm-hmm. There were only 6 birdies on hole 12 today. Catrina close to being one of them dead center band. Oh, nice recovery for par, and I believe Sarah Hokom, the only remaining birdie look on our lead card.
And this is for a turkey. Really stacking up some nice ones here in the middle.
Alexa's still holding on to that 5 down score through 14 holes.
Oh, the sisters are tied.
And Erika's correct. This is the hardest hole of the day.
And was yesterday, too. Par 4, 584 feet. You got to split the Y tree, and you got to push straight for a while before fading. Ideally, you land after the crest of this hill. Easier said than done. If you land short, there's OB, there's a little creek down there. There's so much danger. It can be hard to even scramble from your bogey. Even if you get out through the Y tree and into that field, if you're not lined up just right, you're probably not going to get to the green. There's OB along the left side that comes to within the circle towards the end. I think forehand is a great second shot. You will not see anyone else forehand off this tee. Classic Sarah Hokom. I like it though. I mean, she's just playing for par probably, but it felt really safe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try that in practice next year.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Easy to do. Allie needs to get lucky here, and she does. You never know. Sometimes that kicks like over towards 17.
Mm-hmm. Backwards into the creek.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Same problem from Catrina. Much less fortunate kick.
Oh man, that's going to find OB.
And it can be so hard to even scramble a bogey from that left side. Oh, and Piers it. She's pushing a little deep. Oh no, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty dang perfect.
And the OB line over here is
Whoa.
pretty. Yeah, it's pretty
What are they
mean.
doing?
That's where the OB line is.
Why?
I don't know. We talked about this during my round yesterday, like that it should definitely just run along this path,
Yeah.
but it runs along the creek and goes back into the woods. So Katrina's like double punished so bad by going out of bounds on the short side.
That sucks.
Right? It's a pretty, I think it's probably, even with 17 included, the most brutal OB line on the course.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Mm-mm.
Allie throwing a nice powerful sidearm, getting to about 125 feet away. Well done.
Yeah, as long as you get close to that log, you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah gonna try to play up the left side of the fairway. I think that's smart. It does open up a little bit more over there. She gets knocked down early though. We'll see what she has to work with.
Own lined up.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
And pipes the sidearm.
Man, she really pushes the ceiling on that one. That's so cool. Man, Catrina's 5th. Oof.
And she gets all the way through.
So good.
Heck yeah. Hokom's 3rd. Shockingly a sidearm. And that one tree's going to drop her just a bit short. She'll have to make a putt for her par. Allie may be more like 150 feet away. A few trees in the way.
She gets...
Juices it.
no.
Yeah, that OB line comes up quick back there.
Man, I feel like she just high-fived 3 trees with that shot. Like, so close to them.
Yeah. Sarah unable to get the par. Here's Allie for a single bogey. Nice putt.
Hey, good tester putt for a single bogey. Yeah, 20% of the field birdie, 30% of the field par, 30% single bogey, 21% with a double bogey or worse.
Ouch.
Pretty brutal.
Own just chilling with that birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else taking some strokes in the wrong direction.
Yeah, Own one of only 8 birdies on the day today.
Wow. And she's ahead of Alexis Mandujano by 5. Alexis shooting 6 down through 15 right now.
Hole 14, another very difficult par 4. This is the gap. But we don't see a lot of players hitting that gap. Missing to the right is the way to go if you're throwing backhand. If you're throwing forehand, there's a little bit of a sneaky line on the left side. If you decide to throw forehand, you do want to push something far, but it's really just throwing and hoping on this one. That gap is so small, and it's so difficult to get your disc to be on the right angle going down this huge hill. That it's more about the second shot. And here's Kat Murch throwing her second shot. She's way up high on the right side of the fairway.
What the?
Is her
This
disc?
is the coverage I didn't know that we needed.
Yeah, I'm loving this. This kid's done this before.
Give him a slow med.
Wrangling rat snakes out here relocating. Wow, Kat's
What a shot.
3rd going through everything.
We call that snake power.
Mystical.
A good word for Cat March. Own lining up the sidearm. And misses the main gap. Gonna drop pretty short.
Yeah,
Possible to save par, but whew, tough.
the fact that she got it to go even close to the gap with the flex is so impressive.
Yeah, it calls for a hyzer flip, I think.
Yes,
But
definitely.
at least a straight shot. Sarah
Right.
showing us the easier line.
Quote unquote easier.
Yeah, that wasn't the right word, but my brain isn't quite fast
The more
enough.
ideal line, I guess.
Yeah.
But the shape.
The shape.
But this is just so cool. The fact that she gets that disc to push as far as you possibly can before fading. She is pure line all the way down the fairway on the path. Allie gonna try to follow suit here. She did this in the round yesterday, but threw it perfect like Sarah. Today she's gonna have to deal with some stuff on that left side.
Catrina gonna show us the backhand line.
Roller. Just kidding. That would be so cool.
That would be crazy.
Oh, she
All right.
goes-
She finds a little gap.
She
and
finds
she's gonna
something.
push. Ooh. Spotter's lucky to still have his hand.
Own from pretty early, but she's got room to work. Oh, she connects with a branch high in the trees, and it's gonna kick down and left.
Ooh, mushroom shot.
Yeah, Allie amongst the chicken. The chickens.
Beautiful.
Chickens of the woods. How do you say that plural?
I think it's chickens. Yeah, ooh, yeah.
See?
Okay, I see what's happening.
Chickens of the woods.
Catrina gonna drop short. That's gonna put her in circle 2, looking for a par save.
I love that Catrina just went for that. Sarah going for it as well. Getting some tree love.
I feel like there's no clean gap from there.
No, there's not.
You kind of just have to chuck it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and down in the little gully on the left side of the fairway, another place where the trees kind of checkerboard and all of a sudden you don't really have much. She is not going to be aggressive here. She's going to protect her birdie strokes here and just try to keep it to a single bogey, maybe try to make a long putt for par.
My brain is just going chickens of the woods, chickens of the woods, chickens of the woods.
Chicken of the woods.
Yeah.
Chickens. Woods chickens.
Own puts it to 15 feet. Really nice shot on her 4th.
Allie's 4th. You're honestly fine with a single bogey here once you're off the fairway, off the tee.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice course management to just keep the bogey.
This would be one heck of a par save. Catrina from almost 60 feet. Wow, such a strong run. And Sarah for birdie.
Nice.
So good.
One of only 5 birdies today. So cool. The rest of our lead card gonna show us how tough this hole can be. It was a tie for the 5th most difficult hole of the day.
Checking in with Kat Murch on the chase card ahead on hole 15. An easier par 4. She's way too far to the right with that one, but gets some tree love.
Friendly.
She was sending that. She was trying to get to the gap.
Yes. Even though she has this forehand, she doesn't even need to do that, but she just, I guess,
mean, it's cool.
I guess you might as well.
You might as well.
Visor cat. Birdieing.
Oh.
Oh, another check-in.
Looks like you had a really good tee shot.
And second shot.
And second shot.
I know, I really shredding on this hole.
But look at that Eastern, what was it, Bluebird?
Yeah.
Way back then?
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, you don't. How many circle 2s did you hit today?
That's my 5th one.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
What an ugly par.
I know. The weirdest par of my life. I couldn't believe it. I was like, you shouldn't run this. But...
Who else is going to run it in with those teeny tiny steps?
Oh, feeling the love.
That was really cool.
6 down, Alexis Mandujano through 17. And again, I didn't know she was doing that. She was on my card and we added scores and I was like, what?
Just super clean the whole way.
Yeah.
Here's the hole we just watched. Kat Murch birdie, a par 4, 387 feet. Definitely plays farther with this uphill tee shot. A lot of ladies kind of taking some off and landing just over the crest of the hill near that stump that we passed, then throwing a backhand turnover or a sidearm up to the green. You can go big like Kat did. We actually have seen that a little bit more as the years go on and get into that main gap, and it makes the upshot a lot easier, but it brings in more risk, obviously, off the tee shot.
Nice shot. Well done.
Beautiful forehand tee shot from Sarah. That looks just so easy.
Yeah, I always think it's so hard generating enough power to get up that steep of a hill with a forehand.
Yeah, without accidentally turning it over,
Yeah.
you know, trying to flex it. It was so cool to see
Or
Sarah with that touch hyzer flip.
Mm-hmm. Or leaving it nose up and hyzering out to the right,
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
A lot of technicality there.
Okay, that worked. Yeah.
Allie with a classic hole 15 play, leaving it a bit low and skipping up. She'll be in a decent spot. Maybe just a bit left. And Catrina doing the same thing. She doesn't look happy with it, but it's totally fine. She's in a spot where she could birdie it. I think this sidearm is so hard.
I do too.
I try it every year, and every year I release it early into the right grouping of trees there. It's like, nope, that's just not it. Just the way it slopes kind of points you there.
Yep. Yeah, it's like a pushing hyzer almost.
Yeah.
But Sarah does a great job of hyzer flipping, pushing the line of trees perfectly, and being inside the circle. Allie's going to opt for the sidearm as well. Go power shot, low linear bullseye.
Really nice sidearm.
Huh. I thought everyone threw backhand on this shot.
I do think there's more backhands. I do think this is rarer.
These are great too.
They are. All of them.
This played as the third easiest hole of the day with 19 birdies.
Definitely odd that all 4 are going forehand.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fine. More room to work over there than it looks like on that camera angle.
Plus, I'm sure that's a destroyer.
Yeah.
Like straight up, yeah. It's going to fade. It's crazy that this is the farthest putt away for birdie. Lead card showing us how it's done here on 15.
And making the putts too. Sarah took a little while to heat up on this round, but here she is stringing together 5 birdies in the last 6 holes. Owen with a nice little bounce back birdie as well.
And Allie working back to even par.
Catrina also going to get a birdie after some bogey strokes stacked up, and that's going to be another star frame.
Woo!
Oh, and shimmy the shoulders.
$50 more to edge. Man, Owen cruising, 5 strokes ahead.
What's going on, guys? Hold My Bag just launched the greatest disc golf fantasy game in the universe.
Hold My Bag just dropped the best fantasy disc golf game the planet has ever seen.
I want to tell you guys about the newest disc golf fantasy game on the market.
One of my favorite parts is the Hold My Bag. This is something that we started doing, and it's actually a lot of fun.
Hole 16, another par 5. It's 969 feet, and it's important to get as much of that ground covered off the tee as you possibly can. The second shot is the sketchiest shot, in my opinion. The third shot is the funnest. You have to decide whether you have to decide whether you want to go for the green or try to lay up on the short side, make a long putt. That's what most of the FPO competitors are doing, but eagle is in play here for our distance throwers, so we'll see a little bit of everything.
This is the first time, I don't know if you felt it, but there was a pretty strong right to left crosswind when I came through.
Yep, there was.
Which actually makes the sidearm really a nice option to fight the wind, because if you leave it a little high on this backhand, it was pushing you towards that left side OB.
You threw a sidearm here, huh?
No, but I did on the
second shot.
I ended up doing it on the third shot, which I don't always do, but I just wanted to fight that wind.
I did it today too. Allie teeing off amongst a couple of her friends. It just looks like the gang's all here.
The gang is all here. Except for the chickens.
Yeah. They're in the woods.
That was some big distance from Allie. Catrina also put a nice move on this one. Getting even farther.
Sarah going to show us the forehand route on the second shot. I like this play. It's also, I think, slightly better to be more left on the fairway for your third shot.
Yes.
With the backhand, like we're going to see from Own, you have to kind of push this tree on the right side. Heiser just in the nick of time. And she does it.
Yeah, that is solid. Definitely a bit shorter than you would like.
Yeah, not as an aggressive of a play. Oh,
I'll be putting a lot of hyzer on that one. It's going to check up fine, but not the distance she was looking for. Man, Catrina with a huge drive. And this is where that right side could come into play if she pushes too far straight, but that's a nice angle. Perfect.
I feel like that is such a scary, hard shot. She made it look so easy. Sarah, I'm going to try to work a forehand up and over the hill.
I like how much turn she put on that, and she's not getting super aggressive. It's going to be actually still a tricky upshot from there.
Yeah.
It's always interesting to see from that spot or anywhere on the hillside. Do you go for the green? Do you lay up short? It's similar to hole 6 in that way with that creek right before. You see a lot of layups.
Allie,
Oh.
yeah, crashing left, and there's some OB over there. Looks like she's going to land safe, but it is not going to be easy.
Yeah, I don't really know what it's like over there, actually. Kind of the first really big error that we've seen from Allie, but at least she's in bounds.
Own working a flex forehand. She's going to come up on the short side. Nice safe play. And she's in the own zone.
Catrina just going standstill forehand layup. Interesting play.
Still some
Wow.
really good power on it.
By interesting, I mean flawless.
Yeah. Slightly aggressive.
It just didn't look like it was
No.
aggressive at all. A little standstill. What? Sarah's 4th shot. This is so tricky. And that's the
man.
worst when you land it safe, but skip OB.
And just by a little bit.
Look at this stance. So dainty.
The stinky leg. I'm sorry for all my millennials out there. Aw. So close to getting the bridge skip, but she's unfortunately going to come up short in the creek. Oh my gosh.
She did the same thing yesterday. Made a huge putt for birdie.
Party own.
She's out.
Yeah, she's celebrating.
And that's to move to, what, 6 down on the round?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Catrina for her birdie outside the circle. Leaves it low.
Own one of only 4 birdies on hole 16.
Allie trying to save bogey here.
Oh, man.
Yep. Sarah also trying to save the bogey.
And it's so crazy how this final shot onto this green can be so punishing. We saw Allie pick up 4 strokes, Sarah picking up 3 strokes. And it just happens in the blink of an eye. 31% of the field with a single bogey, 14% with a double bogey or worse. And unfortunately, we're going to see a couple of those on our lead card. That played as the second most difficult hole of the day.
Checking in with Alexis Mandujano, who is shredding.
What a shot. So touchy. She filters a little bit further forward than you want and is left with this kind of difficult turning shot. But she decides to go aggressive.
I love that.
And the big evergreen tree is friendly, leaving her with this weird straddle putt.
Wow, what a birdie.
Uh-huh.
Never totally in position at any point.
No.
And what, that's to finish 7. Wow. Oh, own 5 down, excuse me. I am bad at math and we all know this. Hole 17. A pretty hole to look at. Really stunning with this creek winding through, but you know, what do you do? That's all.
Yeah.
End of preview.
Yeah.
You can go forehand, you can go backhand. I like the forehand because it has this big bailout zone on the right. You see a lot of ladies get close and end up in the creek inside the circle and have a lot of par saves from out of bounds, which is kind of crazy. You see, you know, all sorts of stuff. Just throw what's comfortable and hope you stay in.
Yeah, it's another hole where you can pick up strokes really quickly with the out of bounds basically surrounding the green. And it's a player's choice here of whether you want to go aggressive and try to just make your par putt from close to the basket, or do you want to try to be safe and kind of chip your way down? Catrina with a really, really good shot. I love that play, kind of hyzering out on the left side, but she's unfortunately going to slide OB and have a little bit of a tester putt.
And that's why you see some women just blast one down there.
And trust that it's going to go straight.
Yeah.
Like we see Sarah doing here.
Love this. And bummer, but at least she's inside the circle.
Yeah, I feel like Sarah was going for that.
Oh, yeah.
We saw her in a preview yesterday finish more on the right side.
And, oh, Allie getting way down there. I'm wondering if she missed the initial gap. Regardless, she's going to be putting from inside the circle for a par as well. Own a lot of work left here. And that's risky, but checks up.
Mm-hmm. Really going to trust the putt here. She's and see how quickly that OB comes up behind the basket. Catrina going to show us this exact putt.
Yeah, oh, nice. Really good save from Catrina.
There were only 4 birdies on hole 17, only 5 competitors landing safely in circle 1 in regulation. Probably more than that with OB strokes. This had 23 out of bounds strokes in our field of 42. Oh, yeah.
More than yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Nice save from Own.
That's what Own just did is so hard to do. And they gave Allie that she crossed on the peninsula of the green. So a nice par. There were, like I said, 4 birdies. I'm going to shout them out because it's a cool one to get. Jennifer Smiley, Kelly Foster, Hannah Wynn, all from Circle 1, and Danny Clyden with a Circle 2 putt. Shout out.
Wow, Alexis. Man, 7 down in solo second. So cool.
Yep, in the clubhouse. And here's the final hole. We watched Alexis play it. I like a mid-range here. Just got to get up and over this hill to get yourself the birdie. You don't really have to bite off more than that, but we do see some competitors disking up and trying to crash more down the fairway. You want to miss left if you're going to miss any way at all. It's thinned out quite a bit on that left side to make some room for spectators to be able to watch hole 18. Your second shot just has to get out of the gap. Your third, ideally, you get under these fir branches, but you can find yourself in some tough putting situations with the low-hanging branches and the high hill.
Own gonna end up on that left side, probably where most of the drives land. Nice vibrant orange, perhaps, on the heat map. This heat map would look crazy, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Because of the layups and the aggressive play like this from Catrina.
Wow.
So good.
Just hovercraft dead straight the whole way.
I don't think it was more than 6 inches off the ground at any point, which is a great way to do it. Minimizes the risk.
Did Allie just give us a little smile?
I think she did.
She said, I kind of like this fairway.
I think she winked.
And the fairway winks back.
And a nice layup play from Allie. She goes to pretty much the perfect spot. Ooh, A little fluffed here from Sarah.
I like the idea.
Yeah. Just a hair right of where you'd like to land.
We see Sarah kind of taking some off the last few holes, really playing conservative.
Wow.
And this is what we want to see.
Sending it.
Sending. Oh, man. Kind of a brutal kick there at the end. I love the play. We'll see what she has to work with over there.
Allie lined up pretty nicely.
Nicely if you've got this hyzer flip backhand.
Oh, and she does.
And she does. That's great.
So nice to be out in the open in two.
That's such a scary shot if you aren't comfortable with the hyzer flip
Oh, yeah,
backhand.
for
It
sure.
is so scary.
But most of the time you're left with something like this.
Yep.
When I say nicely.
Yep.
Like, yeah, it's not an easy shot, but at least it's open.
And Owen gonna kind of filter into that rough on the late left side of the gap. There's some workable stuff over there.
Catrina, after that huge tee shot, working from the right side. Just might be in Eagleville.
Yeah, she's trying to get down there. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
She's inside the circle.
And look at how far off the fairway she is. What a shot.
Man, that is mastery over your disc angles. I hope she has a putt over there.
Man, not a lot to work with right here.
Yeah, Sarah gonna do a smart play and just chip out into the field. She still can get a birdie from there.
Owns third.
Yeah,
Drops on the far side of the branches.
she's gonna make it work.
She does. She does do that.
Mm-hmm.
Allie's third, opting for the sidearm. Is she going out and around or just
Yeah.
trying to spot? Oh, wow. Cool. Sweet play.
She's like, I'm not even gonna mess with them.
Yeah. Why? You don't have to.
Sarah lining that out and around play too? Yeah.
Yeah. Neat. She's going to drop short, though.
Ooh, Catrina has a little putting lane.
Love an eagle bid.
Oh, man, I didn't realize that right side's kind of friendlier.
Ooh. Wow.
The left side's not friendly at all. Here's
From like a full kneeling stance.
Yeah, there's just nothing.
Own for birdie.
Yeah,
And that's to finish 6 down, following her 7 down yesterday. Okay, Own.
3 down through the last 4 holes. She was kind of. Oh man. Sarah with a hot center of the round, but unfortunately just having some trouble at the start and at the finish. Catrina with some solid play. She's going to have an easy tap-in birdie to finish out her round.
Yeah, Catrina's going to remain on the lead card after that 1 down performance. Allie and Sarah going to drop down the leaderboard a bit. Yeah, Allie tie for 6th. Sarah tie for 12th. Our lead card going into Championship Sunday is Alexis Mandujano with today's hot round and Valerie Mandujano. Sisters.
On the lead card.
Own with a huge lead, though. 13 down, Alexis 7, Catrina 6, Valerie 5. Gonna be a lot of chasing if they're gonna beat the reigning champ of this event.
Super champ also.
Super champ.
She's a super
Double
champ.
champ.
She's the world champion twice and the Idlewild champion.
Ugh,
Man,
look out.
that's a lot of titles. It's a mouthful, honestly. Show off.
You said it.
Just kidding. Yeah, have a very exciting championship Sunday. It's supposed to cool off a lot tomorrow. It's supposed to be like almost 0% humidity apparently. So
What?
a weird false fall here in August in northern
Got a lot
Kentucky.
of hope in my eyes.
Everyone bust out your sweaters.
Oh my, that'd be so nice.
But yeah, that's going to wrap things up on Moving Day. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 hot geese. Honk.
Don't forget, find us on YouTube. Join us. Join us to the quest to 500,000
Yeah.
subscribers. We're going to do it. We're going to get 500,000 with your help. Yeah. Okay, bye.
Can watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know it truly I feel fine. Get up watch your body and I feel that sunshine. Get up on my body, know it truly I feel fine.